That is really offensive. How dare you assume I don't commit human rights violations? Hello, welcome back to my channel. As you see from the title, today we are looking at the comments from one of my previous videos, which is called My Life is a Lie, Ancestry DNA Exposed Me. So I posted this a while ago and I have been non-stop getting comments on it, and some of the comments I have to just stop and take a minute to think and process. Because some of them are wild, so this is going to be a wild journey together. Okay, so if you haven't checked out that video, link is in the description, but let's go through the comments together. So, let's go. This video has brought out all the historians and all the geneticists and all the people who are obsessed with ancestry and things like that, and it's actually quite refreshing because a lot of the times when you're on TikTok, Instagram, you don't get these very intellectual comments. But on this video, I have a lot of intellectual comments where I'm actually learning from these comments. I'm learning a lot from the people who are commenting, like a lot of well, to be honest, I haven't fact checked them, so I don't know if they are facts, but it's still very interesting to read. So someone commented this really big paragraph talking about how you know, you're Iraqi, but you may look more red than the average Iraqi, things like this. You're just explaining your ancestors could have settled around Iraq, things like this. And then they said, by the way, the only English I detect in you is your accent. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So you're not English, but your accent is. Well, technically, I'm not even English. I'm Welsh. I always say if you're not familiar with a certain region of people, then you're gonna find it hard to differentiate people from that region. For example, if you're not familiar with Arabs, then you'll probably find it hard to differentiate a Lebanese to a Saudi, right? For you, they just look Arab. But someone who is constantly around Arabs, they'll be like, oh, actually no, your eyes say Lebanese and your features say this and your da-da-da-da-da. So you've got people who are more exposed to different ethnicities, and so they'll actually be able to pick up on it. So one person here, they said that many people simply have a stereotype of what Middle Eastern or Arabs based on the media they consume, and they don't fit into that. He said, you look very much in line with an Iraqi to me. And I do come across some people who are familiar with that. They're like, are you Iraqi or Lebanese? Lebanese I get the most. A lot of people don't say Iraq. Lebanese I get the most. See, look, another person said, you are a twin to my Persian sister-in-law. You are half Persian. I am half Persian, half British, and look Caucasian. So that's how DNA tests go. As soon as I saw you, I was like, hey, you look so much like a girl I know who is mixed Persian and Turkish. And what do you know? Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I've been getting a lot of comments that say that ancestry DNA is not that good for the region that we're looking at. So when I get back to the UK, I will be doing an updated video on 23andMe because a lot of you have been requesting that because you said it's more accurate for Middle East. So I was like, that will be very interesting to compare Ancestry DNA and 23andMe together and see what comes up. Great mix, you are so beautiful too. Oh, thank you. No neck ed, buddy. Okay. I guess Turkish before you showed results. It's those Turkish eyes are very unique. I've always said this. I said my eyes are very Middle Eastern. And I know Middle Eastern eyes can be very different. Some people are really got that very beautiful almond shape. And then there's me, who's got very round, circular eyes. I say they're very, very Arab. And people have said that to me too. They're like, I can see it in your eyes. You're Arab. I've been getting so many comments, people say, you are a white woman, you are a white woman, you are Caucasian, you are this, you are that. Okay, so me and Margot Robbie are the same. We are the same. She is my sister. Me, you actually can't tell the difference. Put me next to Margot Robbie, you can't tell the difference. Margot Robbie twin, where? Me. You would say, wow, they are from the same area. They are from the same village. They share the same blood. Do you see what I'm getting at? Okay, so now that we've unpacked that, go on YouTube and find a girl or a boy who's done an ancestry DNA test and they actually look like British or white American, okay, or white Australian, and see their ancestry DNA, and you can see that it doesn't come up with Caucasus Mountains, it comes up with Europe. And there's the difference. The Turkey and the Caucasus Mountains and Europe are different. Okay? You cannot tell me I share the same DNA as Vikings. I don't. It's different. So when I say white, I'm talking about the Margot Robbie, Avril Lavigne type. A lot of my viewers are American, so I can see where people say, Caucasian means white. Caucasian means white. why do you have Caucasian? American term Caucasian and white, same. But it's not like that everywhere. Not everything is surrounded around America. Okay, even though it says 17% Middle Eastern, if you go and look at my brother's channels and their DNA tests, they have more Middle Eastern than me. I've got more Caucasus Mountains than them. That's just how DNA works. You can't say that my brothers are white. You look at them, they're not white men. But then the people look at me like, oh, that's a white girl. That's a white girl. Maybe if I didn't get my nose done and if I didn't bleach my hair, you would say, oh yeah. Because when I didn't get my nose done and I didn't bleach my hair, people were saying, oh, where are you from? Because I know you're not from here. If I say, oh, I'm British. Yeah, but like, where are you really from? Where are you really from? And now I say I'm British, they're like, ah, okay. And I'm like, oh no, but I'm Iraqi. They're like, no, you're not, you're a white girl. Excuse me, excuse me. Just go back to my other video. I didn't have bleached hair and I didn't have a nose job. So it's different. Anyway, in the United States, the root term Caucasian is still used as a synonym for white or of European, Middle Eastern or North African ancestry. North African, so are you gonna go to Morocco? Are you gonna go to Egypt and tell them they're white? I don't think so. I don't think so. Caucasians are not always white. You see where I'm going with this? But listen, at the end of the day, call me what you want. Call me white, call me whatever. I don't care. I just think it's funny looking at the comments and having people like, excuse me, no, you are this, you are that. I was like, okay. Iraq as a country is a new concept. If you knew that, you wouldn't have been surprised. So also again, a lot of comments saying Iraq is new, Iraq is new, Iraq is new. I understand that the borders and the name Iraq is still very new, but I still would have assumed my ancestry DNA would still trace back to that same point in the map. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Here's one of the comments about history. So if you knew Iraq's history, this wouldn't surprise you. I'd recommend that you look up Sumerians, Assyrian Empire, Babylonian Empire,
Persian Empire, I've never seen that word before. Achaemenid, Parthians, Sassanids, Arab Empire, Caliphates, Mongol Empire, is invasion of Persia, Arab, Ottoman Empire, the British Empire.
Whoa, that's a lot of empires. That is a lot of empires. There are lots of good videos here on YouTube about all of them. You could also watch a clip that summarizes the history of Iraq first. Also, Kurds and Persians are predominantly Indo-European and technically white, so you do have white ancestry. Okay. You look more Persian than anything. Cool, because Persian women are beautiful. Loved your video, waiting for my results now. What does it say? Caucasus Mountains is a region the term Caucasian comes from. You are in fact white. Peace. When you say you are not white, you are wrong. Turkey and Caucasus
So basically 42% white. Then you have 41% of Iranian race in the European origin. You are finally, you are 17% Arab.
They always make the mistake of joining religion to race. Wait a minute, what? I didn't say anything about religion. The DNA clearly denies it, but you are 100% human and very beautiful. Aww. They started off being like, oh, in that comment, and then it was like, you're very beautiful. Aww. Thank you. Oh, what is this? You have no ancestors who are good at conquest and slavery, but you are related to even worse people. People who, to this day, still commit human rights violations. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you don't commit human rights violations yourself. That is really offensive. How dare you assume I don't commit human rights violations? You think I can't? Imagine saying this to someone's face. You go up to someone's face and say, by the way, your ancestors were like really good at conquest and slavery. And like you're related to really bad people. But like people probably still commit human rights violations. Like I'm sure you don't, but like you are related to them. Imagine saying that to someone. That is wild. That's something you could always say on the internet. In a comment. She's got her full name as well. With a dog and no videos. See, this is what I mean. These comments are wild. These comments are crazy. I didn't know Iraqi people spoke with a European accent. Let's unpack that. What's a European accent? Are you talking about French, English, Welsh? You talk about Italian? What's a European accent? And did you know people can move and can be born in other areas? Do you think an accent is genetic? No. Oh my god, wow, you look a lot like Amy Winehouse, who is Ashkenazi European Jewish. Jews are genetically mostly Middle Eastern, so it makes sense that she's resembled lots of Middle Eastern groups. Do you know, when I had black hair and I didn't have my nose job, how many people would come up to me and they were like, Amy Winehouse, like you literally look like Amy Winehouse. And I was like, that is crazy. And I actually did a look for Halloween. I dressed up as Amy Winehouse. I was like, everybody says it, might as well do it. And it was crazy because I used to have like brown hair, and then when I dyed my hair black, literally the first day I dyed my hair black, everybody, Amy Winehouse, Amy Winehouse, Amy Winehouse, Amy Winehouse, because I always wear thick eyeliner and she always wore thick eyeliner. But I got a lot of people, like even when I went to Cambodia, in the bars, they would be playing Amy Winehouse and they look at me and they were like, Amy Winehouse! I was like, damn, really? I was like, well, that's a compliment. That is... And then I changed it up and no one said that ever again. Narcissism in these DNA tests, what do you mean? People are curious. What do you mean narcissism? Where is it? Where is the narcissism? Turkey and Caucasus. Okay, listen, for some reason my brain didn't compute and register for the Caucasus related to Caucasian. So I didn't know, okay? I just saw a new word, well, kind of a new word, maybe, and I didn't process, okay? And then when I posted the video, do you know how many of my friends were texting me like, what the heck, Lara? Why do you not know how to pronounce that word? I'm like, it's the first time I saw the word. I didn't relate Caucasus and Caucasian together. It's like Caucasus. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes me a while to process, okay? You look Irish like me. Okay, let's go. Let's go Ireland. Yeah! No. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Egypt is in Africa. Okay, you're not wrong. I made a mistake, okay? I made a mistake. You're not wrong. Ah! What is this? There has been lots of wars through that region. Lots of women were spoils of war. Some crusader had his way with your ancestors. What? I'm smiling because I'm shocked. Who says that? These are the type of comments that you will not get said to your face. That's a lie. I've had that said to my face by a co-worker. Listen to this story time. I was working in this place once and I was talking about, oh, I'm gonna get my nose done, da da da. This girl, she was like, oh, you shouldn't get your nose done, it shows like your ethnicity. And I was like, listen, I don't care for that, I want to feel prettier. And I just said to her, I literally have friends from the exact same village. She has a straight nose. She didn't have, if you look at my video, I have kind of like a bump on my nose. She had a straight nose and she was like, yeah, well, you know, there was lots of wars in Iraq, so perhaps one of her ancestors has got like, so that's probably why she has that nose. Who says that? Who says that to someone? No, I think she looks way more Arab than me. She looks way more Arab than I do and she's got a straight nose. These comments are out of pocket. Out of pocket. What is 100% Iraqi? Well, clearly not me. I don't know. Because it ain't me. You are from the whole Middle East. I am Middle Eastern. Kurds are very light skinned and a lot have silver eyes. Yeah. Yeah, actually some of my family members have like blue, green eyes and I was born with brown eyes, which is fine. But wouldn't it be a slay if I had blue eyes? And none of you would believe me. One of my ancient family members got it on with a Neanderthal. Girl, what? What is it? They said there's a certain race that has a lot of Neanderthal DNA. I mean, it makes sense. Like, we lived together for a certain period of time before we, like, killed them. I don't like the way these are named actually because you're truly Iraqi. Mesopotamia had once owned west of Iran and part of Turkey, so you are Iraqi. I am Iraqi. Whatever people say, I am Iraqi. I heard Arab men really know how to treat a woman like a princess. I'd love to know how I can treat a woman like a princess since I am a smidge over 50% British. Simple. Don't send her flowers, send her money. I know people are gonna get mad at that comment. Oops. I think you can find a lot of videos online about how to treat a woman like a princess, but I'm joking about the flower comment. You should definitely get her flowers. If you get a girl flowers on the first date, it will change everything. I promise you. You will stand out amongst all the other guys trying to get her attention. Pay for her on a date, bring her flowers, find out who she is. Moving on. Look at this comment, guys. Imagine finding out your ethnicity and not being able to pronounce it. ... Sad. What do they teach in schools these days? Certainly nothing to do with origins of word Caucasians. What do they teach in schools these days? Not ethnicities, I'll tell you that. They don't teach that. Clearly. You are not ambiguous. You are mostly definitely Middle Eastern. If you look Japanese and your results were Middle Eastern, then you are ambiguous. I am ambiguous. People don't know what I am. You should be happy that you are not Iraqi Arab. The more Western, the better. What the flip? Also, some of you guys were like, oh, you shouldn't curse, you're a woman. You shouldn't say bro, you're a woman, okay? What the flip? Who says that? You should be happy that you're not Iraqi Arab, the more Western the better. Of course, the username, do not use 3821. Of course you'd comment that. She does not know she is Kurdish, why no one teach her geography? Are you guys just literally just coming for me in these comments now? Is what? Excuse me? I actually hated geography in school. I didn't like it, it was so boring. I prefer practical geography. You know, the practical classes, the ones you go on the plane and travel and explore. I'm on my 13th country. In regards to you not having any white in you, you are 42% from the Caucasus region. That's how they derived the word Caucasian, white in the US. And it was used to describe the people from there. You might be thinking white as in European. Thank you so much, Rod6832. You literally described what I was saying earlier. Like, when I say white, I'm talking about European. European white, okay? If you guys got it mixed up when I say white, I'm British. This is how we say white. okay? As in European. I'm not American. I'm not American. We don't say white as in whatever you guys are thinking. Of course you're not Iraqi. You're you. That's cute. That's really... Guys, I saw this comment a while ago and I thought he deleted it because when I was going through the comments, I didn't see it. But I found it. Look at this. It says, it's more about what she identifies as, da da da. She could try dimethylmercury. So I was like, okay, what is dimethylmercury? Is that, I don't know, like a transition hormone or something that he was saying in the comment? I look it up. It's a volatile, flammable, dense, colorless liquid. Less than 0.1 milliliter is capable of inducing severe mercury poison resulting in death. He just told me to KMS. He told me to KMS for what reason? For what reason? Nothing special about you. You're a mutt like the rest of us. I don't know how to feel about that. You're a mutt like the rest. I feel like nothing... I have mixed feelings about this, and when I say that, I mean like in some way it's offensive, in some way it's endearing. You're a mutt like the rest of us. Isn't that like cute? Like we're mutts. We're literally mixed, all mixed together, one big happy family, and there's just nothing special about me. Like I'm not special. I'm like the rest of you. I'm like everybody else in this world, just not special. I'm a mutt. Oh no, you shattered my perception. I thought I was the only one like this. I thought I was the only one. Anyway, that concludes it. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you guys next time.